Welcome back, everyone. For those of you who are new, I am your host, Trinity, also known as Legal Review. I am a paralegal and investigative journalist. If you like our content, hit subscribe at the top where the bell is located on the front page of the channel. For subscribers who would like to support and help to grow the channel, the Cash App link is on the front page. We have a lot interesting news and cases to cover today, so let's get started. First, let's address the facts. There was no direct evidence linking Alex Murdaugh to the unaliving. Prosecutors relied heavily on circumstantial evidence, such as his presence at the crime scene and alleged motives tied to financial crimes, which had no real purpose determining Murdaugh was guilty of unaliving his wife and kid. However, the absence of key elements like murder weapons or direct DNA evidence on Alex leaves room for doubt. Even more concerning is the fact that his wife had male DNA under her nails. Not even her husband's DNA was under her nails, so what purpose would another man's DNA be under Maggie's nails? We don't know who this male is because the state never had the DNA checked. Why? Because in my opinion, it only makes sense they were motivated to pin the murder on Alex, which is also why they told the public there was no danger only a day following the unaliving. Then there is the questionable timeline. The timeline presented by the prosecution has been criticized as extremely tight. Based on phone data, Alex would have had to commit the murders, clean himself up, and dispose of the weapons in an incredibly short amount of time, all without leaving substantial forensic evidence. Is this realistic? Maybe. But not when you add in that, according to South Carolina prosecutor, after the unaliving Alex Murdaugh was preparing to leave and visit his mother, his phone recorded steps. However, Maggie's phone was making activity, but was not recording steps. Whoever had Maggie's phone was actively making changes, but not recording steps, therefore making it impossible to be Alex who had the phone. Then there is the instance when Maggie's phone made its final orientation change and seized all movement after 9:06:20, which is consistent with it being thrown on the side of the road. However, Alex was still at the house. Another significant issue is the jury tampering by Clerk of Court Becky Hill. According to the defense, Hill influenced jurors to reach a guilty verdict by questioning Alex's testimony. If true, this undermines the impartiality of the jury. Forensic evidence under scrutiny. Some forensic evidence used in the trial has been criticized as unreliable. For instance, the state conducted questionable experiments with Maggie's cell phone to determine its movements, but experts have raised doubts about the accuracy of these tests. The defense also argued that gunshot residue found on a raincoat wasn't conclusively linked to Alex or the crime scene. The weapons from the family home were not the weapons linking to the crime scene. Griffin said, "The guns presented were not capable of firing the 3-inch shotgun shells used to kill Paul Murdaugh." Croft confirmed the shotguns were only capable of firing shells up to around 2 3/4 inches. Sergeant Croft confirmed the weapons utilized during the unaliving was never recovered. When asked by Griffin, Sergeant Croft stated, "Not that I'm aware of, sir." Croft said, "Motive doesn't add up and is weak to say the least." The state's theory that Alex killed his wife and son to distract from financial scandals has been described as illogical by his defense team. Could the stress of his financial crimes explain erratic behavior without implying guilt in the murders? Family dynamics. Alex's love for his family has been a cornerstone of his defense. Friends and family testified that he was devoted to Maggie and Paul. Why would a father and husband take such drastic action, especially when no concrete motive has been proven? Reasonable doubt. Ultimately, the lack of direct evidence, the DNA, an unreliable timeline, and questionable legal procedures all create reasonable doubt. Alex Murdaugh deserves a fair trial, free from bias and improper influences. Could we be looking at a wrongful conviction? In the comments, tell us what you think. Hey there! Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.